Hi guys, so this is the second review of my purchase from wish.com. So this is a follow-up review, of the slimming patches. The ones I got were £1 and literally tried them for a month, and now this is my true review of how I felt it went, whether I'll try again, and just a general feeling and whether it helped with weight loss, basically. So first let's start with how I actually use these, because obviously there's no instructions to how to use these patches. Obviously logic would have to kick in here, and you'd think, okay, you just stick it somewhere on your body and it's meant to absorb and so forth, but there's no real instructions of where best to put it on your body. There's no real understanding of ingredients also that's in the product itself. So you're kind of going in blindly, basically. So when I first got these patches, they smelt really antibacterial. Okay, so that first stood out for me. And how I decided to use them was by just using them in the daytime up until the night, and then I'll take it off, throw a patch away, and then start off with a new patch in the morning. I've gone through 31 patches, and yeah, I just basically stuck it near my navel so that it would be absorbed straight into my gut, basically, and my bloodstream. It was interesting the first week. There was this like buzz feeling in my head, like it was doing something, that I could feel something was different, basically. I can't, I don't know if that explains it right, but you kind of put it on yourself, and the patch, it just almost like feels like something is being absorbed into your skin. And I did find in the first week that my appetite was starting to be suppressed, so I wouldn't, really want to go for a second portion of something, which is good. It kind of made me think twice, like, oh, I don't really feel like it, don't really need it, and just move on to whatever. But that was interesting. So the first week was I think positive. Second, third, and fourth were the most horrendous weeks ever, because one was the fact that I started getting headaches. I literally started, I think, 3 days into the second week. As well as the headaches, I would get a very nauseating feeling, and which would really put me off eating, basically. So I wouldn't really want to eat anything. I know in some aspects that might sound like, oh wow, maybe it's just a appetite suppressant, but it was more than that. I was feeling sick, and just even thinking about eating. For example, we made some mincemeat, curry, and I just felt sick about thinking of eating it, and it really put me off eating the food, which is kind of scary, because that's literally me not having anything to eat because I'm just feeling nauseated all the time. So that's why I didn't eat much. And the third and fourth week is pretty much the same. The headaches persisted. The nauseating feeling was starting to become really unbearable. And so those were really adverse side effects. And I was so concerned with that, and couldn't quite understand why it was so bad. I ended up looking online to see the ingredients list that was in the product, and it took quite a bit of time to find, because on wish.com there's not, especially if you're buying like health and beauty products, there's sometimes the seller doesn't kind of declare what is in the product. So I ended up looking to that, into that seller, and basically requested the ingredients list, basically. And I found, when I googled the items themselves, like separate products, if you Google, because the list is actually at the end of this video, if you Google those items separately yourself, you'll find that each of those things, if used in, you know, more than the recommended amount, okay, then it will cause like lightheadedness, headaches, dizziness, nauseating feeling, nausea. So, you know, that kind of thing. So I think there's more than 6 items in that product, and out of those 6 items, at least 4 of them will have those side effects. So the fact that it was extra strength with 4 things that cause the same amount when given in abundance, I kind of thought, wow, you know, now I know why I was getting a horrible headache and very much nauseating feeling. So I wouldn't definitely take these patches again. I wouldn't, and I'm not using the rest of them. Basically, I'm going to chuck them away because I found them really it's just really sickening. Basically, it wasn't helpful at all. And even just thinking about it, you know, I don't think I would go back and try this all again. I don't think there's anything different I could have done. Basically, they're just not the best thing to be taken to lose weight. It didn't aid my weight loss in any way. There was not much of a change in my weight at all. And yeah, that was it really. I wouldn't recommend it. I've only got 2 stones to lose. Obviously, I'm going to be trying out different things and hopefully posting a little bit more vlogs online to kind of show you what I'm doing. But definitely this is something I wanted to try just to see, you know, if it gave me any kind of head start, basically, you know, just an aid at the side of something else I'm doing to see if it kind of helped. And it didn't, unfortunately. I don't know. I think Amazon's got slimming patches that are a bit more expensive. They do have an ingredients list, but I don't know. Maybe I will try them if this. I mean, if you want me to try something like that, I will give it a go. But I have to really look into the ingredients that goes into these products because it is very concerning when something makes you feel sick for extended amount of time. You know, you don't want to take it because the other adverse effect of this was the fact that coming off these patches, it took around 2 weeks to get back to normality with regards to eating and definitely eating meat. That was the biggest thing, is the fact that it put me off eating meat, and I really hated that because I actually love eating mincemeat and so forth and burgers, and yeah, that was quite scary, but that was very interesting at the same time. The fact that they'd put all these products into one patch, so that's quite scary in itself. So you know, you need to think twice before you take something like this. But I don't know, you might have had different experiences from it. Mine wasn't all that positive, unfortunately, because just even thinking about the nauseating feeling it gave me, you know, I can still kind of remember how it was. So I wouldn't recommend it at all. But as I said, I'm only losing 2 stones. If I was, I guess, really much more heavier and needed to lose more than 5 stones, then I'm guessing maybe this would be a blip on the radar. It wouldn't cause much issues because it suppressed your appetite. I guess, you know, it might be good in some way, but I don't think that's the way you want to lose weight. And, you know, you want to get to something sustainable rather than something to put you off a lot of things, because that's not the way to do it. But I thought I'd give it a go. That's my review on these slimming patches. I hope it's been helpful. Give me some comments down below if you've tried these patches out, or if you tried anything similar out. Let me know what you are doing and how you feel it's gone. Or if you agree, then, you know, again, comment down below. It'd be lovely to see what you guys are saying, what you guys are thinking. But yeah, I'll be back with another review hopefully soon. I'm gonna hopefully be doing some other, you know, videos, like vlogs of other kind of exercises and dietary changes that I'm making. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for tuning in. Take care. Bye.